Hey guys, Rookz here, and I got a special video for you guys today. So I'm going to be doing 4 builds for you today. Um, this is going to be endgame GZM build, uh, beginner GZM build, and updated AoE MtoS and updated single target MtoS. So I'm going to get started on the endgame GZM build first. So let's get started. So nothing really changed with the basic, single target um, gear. I'm still using, you know, the helmet, the chest piece. Uh, I don't think I think I was using this for MTOS in my other video, but I'm not quite sure. But I switched that out for this. I get the Weaver weapons, and using the critical severity boots with critical severity artifact equipment. I don't think that changed either. Um, but using the abrasion now and got repulsion, I finally got the repulsion ring, so I can finally make the video. This is completely BIS top damage HR build that I've come across and figured. I haven't been really getting out DPS by most people with this build lately. Take that with a grain of salt, though, please. I'm sure there's C-dubs that can definitely out DPS me in trial because obviously C-dub is the best class right now. But this build right here for Ranger is super powerful. Just having the repulsion ring, 6% damage, and it's up 100% of the time because of the bug or whatever. And 10% just flat damage to beholders and everything. Yeah, so nothing really changed much. Just the rings and the weapons, realistically, and of course the boots. Yeah, so we'll go into the enchantments here. So I'm running 3 CA enchantments. Reason is because I don't really need the power, and my critical severity will be capped as well. Everything's kind of like interchangeable with artifacts, like switching the artifact and switching the companion equipment and stuff, because sometimes I don't use this artifact. This gives me some good stats, the accuracy, the critical severity, and critical strike. Sometimes I'll probably use, like, I don't know, tentacle rod, right? And then I have to switch out some combat advantage on the enchantment for say like some more accuracy, because I lose accuracy on the dragon bone blade, right? So I kind of work my build around the interchangeable artifacts. Could this constantly changes, and it kind of messes up with your stats in the trial a little bit. But lately I have been running this. This in GZM is absolutely busted. Using it on the mobs, on the Eder Cap, on the Ember Hulk and stuff like that. On top of the mobs, it does a lot of damage. But overall, this artifact is doing, like, I don't know, like 10 times the damage of any other artifact, and it's nuts. I don't know how much it is on the ACT, but it's probably like 6 million or something, 5 million, something like that. But regarding that, these do not change. This doesn't change, and this doesn't change. Obviously, the 1500 item level is huge, but the stats are really, really good. So you get the power, and crit severity, and accuracy here, and CA. Yeah, so these don't change. I've just been interchanging the artifact, the primary artifact, for other ones. So these I worked around for stats on these, but this one I usually just change. Like if as I said, if I run like Tentacle Rod, I'll change out this for Citrine, for more accuracy, etc. Um, Nothing changed here for single target. Just running same recharge speed bonus. This is really good. Just more recharge speed. These overloads do not change at all. Devil's Precision and Rage of Flames. Let's see. Let's go to our companions. So I have a lot of companion equipment here. So I also interchange these, but this is what I've been running completely. So just two crit severity, main crit severity stat, and then accuracy and critical strike. I think my stats are pretty much capped inside the trial. If I get all my potions up and stuff, which I won't do right now because it's live and I want to waste any potions. But everything here is all capped. I got my accuracy almost capped. If I run purple power accuracy, it's 90% capped. Common vintage is actually 2% less. If I have Portobello, it's capped. But if I don't have Portobello, it's not capped. But that's okay. 2% less CA is a-okay, just as long as you have your 6% damage ring, because it's insanely powerful. This on top of this, just a lot of multipliers adding up, right? So yeah, so I work my build around not relying on purple power, because sometimes you're running dulled senses or armor break or weapon break, vulnerability, stuff like that. Like purple power debuff ones. But if I do happen to run personal, I only take perfect vision right here. So this is where I get my accuracy capped. So the other stats are basically capped. Like my power is capped, my crit severity is capped. CA, as I said, is only 2% less, but that's okay. You still have more damage with the build and the gear that you have on this build. So it's okay not to have 2% less CA. I mean, it's okay to have 2% less CA. Sorry. So yeah, I interchange the purple power because sometimes I have the debuff and everything, and yeah. So that's basically it. Companions here don't change. I am running Golden Cat right now. I could run Alchemist Discipline if I do have Portobello, but it's still not worth it. And my crit is only like 81%. It goes up to like 83 with Paladin buff and my totem, which gives me 2% here. It gives me 85. So it's situational, but having 81% crit is it's okay. I wish I could get more, but with this build and with the repulsion ring, you really can't, push much out crit anywhere else, to be honest. It's just situational buff. Just as long as you have 80% or more, I think you're okay. So far, it's been doing great for me. But as I said, I'll interchange stuff left and right when I get certain buffs in the party, like another paladin, or if I get Portobello and stuff like that. But so far, without Portobello and not running with another paladin, because I think I heal it in doesn't run the crit aura. I think they run something else. I'm not quite sure. So I just work my build around, you know, all that stuff and not rely on it, right? So let's go to the mounts. Okay, so I changed everything here. I actually got a third mythic collar, right? So that's that. I gained like, what was it? This is 600, right? Yeah, so I gained 400 more item level from there. I got two 4-slot mounts. This one gives Mender's Cove, so I get crit severity, power, and critical strike. The outgoing healing and stuff like that is regard that, but the critical severity and critical strike and power is actually really helpful for getting your stats up, and of course getting the extra item over here for you know the 4-slot bonus. So I went with brutality. I'm mainly running brutality on my insignias. I think I was running mostly brutality on my other MtoS build, and those don't change. Brutalities are really good. You can build around them more easily and everything. I actually recently just got this as well because I don't have Executioner's Covenant. If I did have Executioner's Covenant, I would switch it out with this Assassin's Covenant, but I'm not quite sure yet. I might switch this out for Executioner's Covenant if I get it and get more stats, and then switch around some more stuff. But as of now, I've been using Lionheart's Preservation. Nothing special about this really. All I did was just get some more, you know, critical severity here and some more item level, 500 more item level, right? And the rest don't change. I switched this. I had 2 World's Inspiration, and only one's actually really effective. So I switched the other one for Lionheart's Preservation. I think that's for all builds that I have right now. I just completely changed all my builds that had 2 Warlord's Inspiration for my Lionheart's Preservation, just for more stats and more item level, right? So for the mounts, I'm running Giant Toad. That doesn't change. I actually did get Big B's hand, but I do not like the animation on it. I can't get rid of Toad because you can just press it and move with it. It's super smooth. But if you really want to have Big B's hand, it's definitely better because it scales with physical strength and stuff like that, the physical damage from strength. And this one scales with intellect, but it's not really a big deal. I mean, I'll probably miss like a couple 100,000 on the artifact goes and stuff, but it's whatever. This I changed. This is actually really good. I actually used this back when Crown of Keldagon came out, and I haven't used it since because I haven't been able to work around my stats around it. But now I have, because this gives a lot of stat. This is 6k accuracy, and this gives 6k critical strike. So I've been able to work my build around the stats that I got from that, and some more stats that you get from the insignias and stuff like that. And ferocity is really, really good. It's like 1.5%, 2% of your damage. In a GZM run, it's around like 9 to 10 million, so it adds up really quick. I think that's it for now. I can show you the stats that I have with the full buff. So I know I said I wasn't going to, but it's fine. So as you can see, so I get 5% from tutor here, and then let me get CA from here too. So 72, then 5% from tutor. That's 70. That's 77.4, and then two pack tactics. That's around what, I think 3.5%, and then I think I'm missing something. No, I'm sorry. I'll be at 81. I'll be at 81% CA, and then yeah, with this proc it'd be at 88.5. So it's 1.5% less CA, not 2%, as I said in the beginning. Sorry. So that's okay. That's completely fine. It's perfectly fine to have 1.5% less CA for way more damage on your repulsion, and obviously getting more damage, flat damage from the beholder ring and everything. Yeah, so the crit strike actually doesn't change. As I said, it'd be at 81 because I get 10% here and then 7.5 from the combat enchantment. So I'll be at 81, which is okay. It's been okay for me. It's been working out. Just as long as you get your evasion and your repulsion, and just getting a lot of buff items. I think that's the route that the game has been going to, is to not really cap your stats. It's just to get a bunch of buff items to amplify your damage, because it's been doing it's been giving you more damage than actually capping your stats. Like having like 1% less of a stat is fine, just as long as you get like 5% more damage in return, stuff like that, etc. They're definitely gonna head that route. That's what I've been noticing. But yeah, the repulsion ring is super strong. 6% just more damage flat. And you get the of course you get the 2% bonus as well to bosses. So that's that. So you basically get like 8% more damage. So yeah, that's it for the end game build for HR. The boons don't really change. I haven't changed the boons. Still Forte and recharge speed. Just getting as much recharge speed as you can. Just squeeze it out. The recharge speed here actually, I don't use this. I did use it for a recharge speed build, but I don't think it's worth it at all. HR just it has enough cooldown reduction to manage if you have perfect rotations, of course. Just getting more damage from the mighty vambraces. This happens quite often because you get hit a lot in GM, so this procs quite often. I don't know how often, but I know it's quite often because you get hit a lot. So yeah, that's it for the endgame HR GSM build. So I'm gonna head to the beginner GSM build. So we're gonna go with Masterwork here, and so we're gonna run back with the MtoS rings, right? They're running this, 81%. And then I run Alchemist Discipline. And the purple power doesn't change. So purple power on all my builds don't change besides MtoS, because I run. I'll get to that. Sorry, I'll get to that later. So yeah, I don't for this trial. I don't change this. I just work around the accuracy. I don't really rely on getting acute senses for more accuracy. I mean, sorry, for more CA or critical strike, stuff like that. I don't rely on it. I just work around the accuracy, because that's the only stat that you can work around to benefit yourself and others, of course, because of debuff purple power. I think I'd switch this with rapid accuracy. Yeah. And common switches. Go with critical strike. Critical severity is too high. Switch this for critical strike. And I think this is the build here for beginner. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while. But the beginner build, I usually run Soul Seekers and commanding. This rotation here is good. This is actually better though. If you want to run more damage, you run long striders. Oh, actually, I do this. Sorry. Long striders with commanding, because this also gives you the strong grasping roots and stuff. But that's a rotation video. I can do that in another video. But this is what I would run for beginner HR for buffing and having your masterwork and not having the rings and everything. Maybe I should switch. Maybe I should switch these out. Yeah, this is kind of scuffed, but this is basically the gist of it. I don't want to like change everything. I had to make a loadout for this. I'm sorry. So yeah, this will be the beginner GSM build here, just with masterwork and using MtoS rings and using the Dragon Mind Charm artifact equipment. You could switch this out for, you know, Exalted Maidens, Assault Hide if you wanna, if you have pack the, if you have Aspect of the Pack, if you want to put on Aspect of the Pack and everything, you can switch that out. But yeah, that's basically it for a beginner HR build. Nothing changes really. This stays, boons stay the same. Enchantments kind of change. I still would use these two here. So I would take out this for the critical strike, as you see, and everything. But yeah, can switch back to the normal build here, just so you can see it one last time. Put on the weapons. Go to ferocity. Go to enchantments, which is out. Put this in. Get this out for this, and that would be that. So yeah, this is the end game HR top one of the top DPS builds that I've seen, and I have personally done myself. It's really strong and powerful. It's actually quite fun to run Repulsion Ring and work around your Repulsion Ring, because you're constantly dodging and stuff. But it's actually really quite fun with this build. I've been having a good time. But Diablo 4 is out, so I've been playing that. I will be doing more. I will make a GSM video build. GSM you know, commentary or showcase of the build in another video soon. So yeah, that's that. You can, you know, keep going back to the video and checking you know, what you need or what I'm using and stuff like that. So let's wrap this up and head to the MtoS AoE and single target, which will take only a couple minutes. So this is completely updated. I actually am running the new Arrogance and the Repulsion Ring for AoE. I really want to work around Arrogance as much as possible. My stats are way overcapped right now. Excuse me, sorry, everything's all messed up right now. Because I switched my stuff around. But it works out somehow. I just think I need to change some stuff. So yeah, running the Arrogance and Repulsion and MtoS is super strong. And anything in Underdark, it's super strong. So I got the weave weapons, of course. The boots, you know, having the mythic boots, upgraded mythic boots. Still running the. Actually, no, I think this is this module, right? Yeah. So I have this now. 7.5% accuracy. You know, your stamina's above 75%. So this works well with this because you're going to be paying attention to these two as much as possible in AoE. Because you got your still breeze to get your stamina back up when there's like multiple enemies. So it's kind of easy to manage a bit. So enchantments, I run these. Companion power. Oh, actually, yeah, the companion power on acute senses. So I get. Actually, I'm actually a little bit overcapped on CA here. That's fine. Yeah, so I get max CA on AoE here. Because this will be with tutor, of course. So I'm 2% overcapped, but it's okay. And then 76% accuracy. That's capped with 50% from 50% from 7.5% here and 7.5% here. Critical strike will actually be a little bit low. I think it's what, like 80%, which is fine in AoE. And then obviously your critical severity will be capped. Oh yes, that's right. I'm sorry. I run Wildstorm here. That's what it is. I run Wildstorm. That's right. I run Wildstorm just to get the critical severity, and then the combat advantage will be 88% combat advantage. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I totally forgot about that. It's just really weird to, change stuff. So yeah, everything will be capped. Accuracy will be capped. Critical severity will be capped. Power will be capped. Combat advantage will be 88, and critical strike will be like 80, like 81, or something like that. It's really good. You get the damage bonus from here. You get the damage bonus from your shirt. We have weapons, more damage because of 5% additional damage and 5% in the Underdark. And of course the mini masterwork that it gives as well. And of course I'm using Regis. Regis is the second best AoE companion. I've had this for years, and so I just put it on. I didn't spend any AD on it, even though it doesn't really matter. So for mounts, Vortex doesn't change. I'm still using Vortex. It's still the best AoE mount power right now in MtoS. Nothing else beats it because of the the synergy it has with your roots and everything, and because you're close combat and stuff like that. You saw it in the MtoS commentary showcase. It's really powerful. This doesn't change. Actually, so I got the new mount, and that gives this the accuracy and combat advantage. So I went with this, and then so with the mounts and the mount insignias, I'm running Mender's Cove and Lionheart's Preservation. As I said, this is my complete build for mainly all in-game content right now. In terms of insignias and insignia bonuses and stuff like that, it's completely this all across the board. Just more stats here and stuff like that. I think that's it. Oh yes, I did change to Minsk here as well. I don't think I was running Minsk on the updated MtoS build. I mean on the first MtoS build, I think I was running a stat companion, and I was running 1 DPS comp here. But yeah, I've been able to put in Minsk here, just a little bit more damage because I think it's what, 7% damage on 3 pips on the enemy, and that's most of MtoS right now. So yeah, that's just more damage, more flat damage, and of course with propulsion and weaver weapons and all that stuff, you know, 8% when down versus drown spiders. It's a lot of more multiplier damage than before, right? So this is what's been doing the most damage for me at the moment. And we head to the single target, and then we'll wrap the video up. So I actually don't run the Van Praises anymore. I run the Petrified Braces with Repulsion, Arrogance, and the Wave Weapons. Reason is because I had to actually switch around some stats so I could run. I think I run Ferocity. Yes, I'm running Ferocity on the single target build here. Works really great with last boss MtoS. First boss, second boss not so much because you know you only get hit that much. Because only the tank really takes most damage, and it's like very, you know, small. Well, it's not small damage. It's like, you know, the damage is not a lot. It's like, you know, once every, you know, 5-6 seconds or something. And of course the shout and stuff like that. But you don't really get much value with Ferocity and second boss MtoS. You get it a lot from the first boss and the last boss. So yeah, I haven't been able to work with the Van Braces here because I need the stats here so I can run Ferocity, and then I get I switched out you know, these here for the accuracy, and yeah, I think that's it. I think I just switched out the rings. Got the weird weapons. I switched out this. Instead of the Van Braces, I obviously got the 8% damage against round spiders. Obviously I have the artifacts here, the new artifacts here. The toe doesn't change, and as I said, the artifact, the insignia bonuses don't change. I have not changed any insignia bonuses for any other content. This is what I run for all content, regardless. Just, you know, more item level, more stats, and stuff like that. So I think that's it, right? I think so. Yeah. So I'll go back to the GZM build just to end the video. So yeah, this build is very powerful. I'm loving the repulsion ring. It took me quite a while to get repulsion ring. Yeah. I'll make a commentary video or just a showcase video with me with some music in the background if you guys would like that. I probably will do that because if I would make a commentary video, it would just be by myself and just a little bit not comfortable with doing it by myself right now. I still only have, I think, under 40 runs under my belt in GZM, so if I have like a little bit more, I might do it. Depends, but I think I might just do the music in the background, and so you guys can see the showcase of the damage and how it works. Well, it's not really how it works. I mean, you just dodge every, like, you know, few seconds or so, and get the repulsion ring procced, and just working around the mechanics and stuff like that. It's not really a big deal. But yeah, this build has been great. I think this is the best pure damage HR build can get right now in GZM, in my opinion. Just squishing out as much damage as possible. Sorry, not squishing out. Pushing out as much damage as possible from your stats and using ferocity and repulsion and having your 10% damage to boulder with abrasion and stuff like that. So yeah, you guys can go through in the video and keep watching and see what I'm using. And I'll see you guys again with a build in Module 26. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace.